Alrighty guys, so we have a new NFL uniform that came out today. The Los Angeles Rams announced a new alternate, and I think it's pretty cool. It nods to their lone Super Bowl win in the early 2000s with Kurt Warner. And I actually have a Kurt Warner jersey that is in this exact style. So there you go, you have the yellow sleeves and the blue numbers. But this jersey, you know, I think it's pretty cool in uniform and everything. So 14 months ago, the Rams did a complete rebrand of their uniforms, and let's just say it wasn't received super well. I don't think really people like that logo. That's the LA with the horn on it. And I mean, I think the helmets were just kind of not well received, but I think they kind of made up for it with these uniforms. And I mean, they're kind of similar to the away ones, and I kind of wish these were the away ones. But they're pretty cool. So when the Rams did that rebrand, they kind of hinted that they would have a new alternate every year. It's kind of like an NBA style thing. You know, they kind of hinted at that. So this is that alternate, the 2021 one. It's pretty simple in terms of design. Like I said, I'll hold this up again. It's pretty similar to this. This was the jersey they wore in their only Super Bowl win over the Titans. One of the most iconic Super Bowls, the greatest show on turf. There you go. So it's basically, you know, similar to this in the sense that it has blue numbers, yellow sleeves, and, you know, they have yellow pants with it, which I think goes great. They have the same helmet as their normal uniforms. And I guess the main difference between this and their away jerseys is the color. The Rams did something with their away uniforms that no other team has really done. Instead of using just a normal white color like they did in this jersey, they used a kind of interesting off-white, kind of almost gray looking like jersey and stuff in their bone uniforms. So these ones are kind of just normal white, which I kind of like because, you know, I kind of like tradition for NFL uniforms. On the corner of the jersey, there is Rams, which is pretty cool. That is just their script. And I think, you know, it's just a pretty clean jersey. I think I got to give this, for a grade, I got to give it just an A. You know, that's a pretty good grade because I think, you know, it nods to Super Bowl history, which I love to see. I think it's definitely an alternate that they could use a lot of times because it's, for one, a throwback, and it's very simple. And I think, you know, it's just really eye-catching. This is something I think a lot of fans wanted instead of the bone uniform. So I'm thinking that a lot of Ram fans are really happy about this. You know, I like the shoulders. That's probably my favorite part because I think the gold shoulders are simple, but they add a great touch. The numbers in blue are great, and I'll hold this up one more time. I have a Kurt Warner jersey of this. I don't know why I have it, but, you know, that's the uniform they wore in that only Super Bowl victory. So I think it's only right that they do a throwback to it. And given the fact that they've kind of hinted at doing a throwback every year, it makes sense. So I think people are liking these a lot. And like I said, there was a lot of criticism last year when they did those kind of ridiculous looking logos and stuff like that. So I think doing this was smart. But they're kind of calling it a modern take on a throwback, which I like a lot. Which, you know, it just looks good. I think it fits their style. And, you know, they're going to wear it 3 times this year, which I think will be cool. So, you know, it's a good, legitimate white jersey. I think it just looks good. They wore this uniform set, you know, in this style from 1973 through 1999. And that was, you know, the last year they wore it was the year they won the Super Bowl. So it's kind of interesting. They played in St. Louis and Southern California. So I think there's a lot of history built around the Rams uniforms. You know, although they've only won 1 Super Bowl, they've been in multiple Super Bowls, and I like the modern look. So yeah, anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Let me know your thoughts on these new Rams jerseys. They kind of came out of nowhere. They actually were leaked by a Rams player, Tutu Atwell, you know, a couple of weeks ago. So I kind of expected this, but, you know, nonetheless, pretty cool jersey, pretty cool uniform. So yeah, anyways, guys, peace out.